Hi, everyone. I would like to thank you for your time today. Today, I will be discussing the depth of our words. The words that we use, how it has the ability to build up or it has the ability to tear down. So, I will first be discussing words that tear down ourself, our spirits within, and also words that tear down others. And then I will be discussing words that build up ourselves and words that also build up others. To start, sometimes we can have good intentions on what we want to say, but the way we present it, it doesn't come out right. And so the person that we're sending that message signal to, it becomes confused for them because they take it the wrong way. So we always have to make sure that when we're talking to someone, that we're careful with our words, and that also the way we deliver those words is perceived in a positive way. Words that can hurt ourselves can be as simple as, it will never work. For example, it will never work. Or, I'm not as smart as they are. Or, I feel insignificant. And I know that there's times in all of our lives that we might say, it's just not going to work. But it is going to work. We just have to sit there and say, change that train of thought. It's going to work. Words that we might use towards others that are negative is words like, shut up, or you're stupid, or it's not going to work for you, you know what I'm saying? Or your healing won't come. Those things are negative. And I'm a firm believer, if someone believes something, I don't believe that I should try to change their mind because I'm thinking something different. I shouldn't try to press um, my feelings on them if it's negative, you know. So if a person has, or even if a person feels negative about something, absolutely, that's when you really should not use words of negativity to add towards that. If anything, you should use words of positivity. So it's important to be careful of what we say, the words we use, make sure that they're not negative, and also the way we deliver the words. And on to positive words that build ourselves. Me personally, I always like to use positive affirmations for myself that remind me that I'm a person of value that deserves respect. The fact that I was created by the Creator up in heaven, and the fact that all of you and all of us have been created by the Creator up in heaven, immediately that gives us value to demand respect. And not so much demand respect, but that's that's the way it's just supposed to happen. We're supposed to be respected. Expectation. I think it's important to always expect good things. Um, these are things that you're telling yourself on the inside. It's going to work. Everything's going to be fine. Just being your best cheerleader. Having faith is another one. Faith that you're on the right path. Everything's going to be okay. And all things will work out. Gratitude is another one. Being thankful. Being thankful from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, because that causes multiplication. And kindness. Always be kind to yourself. I know that it's very important for me, myself, as I'm kind to others, to always be kind to myself in any way possible, whether it's treating myself to a pedicure or whatever the case is. Make sure that I'm always kind and take good care of myself. Now, positive words that build others up can be as simple as thank you. I think it's important when someone does something kind for you to tell them thank you. That's the right thing to do. So they'll remember that and they'll do something else for you. And then it makes them feel appreciated. Also, things like I appreciate you. It lets others know that the short or long mile that they've gone for you, it's been appreciated. And it makes them want to go extra miles for you. Also, great job. Encouraging the person or others that they are doing well. They're on the right path. They're doing a good job. Just encouraging them. And also, something as simple as, I was thinking about you today. I think it's very important for us to always let someone know, hey, I was thinking about you today. That might be the highlight for their day to day, just knowing that someone thought about them, thought enough of them to give them a call or send them an email and say, hey, I just was thinking about you. I hope you have a good day or a good weekend. And those things are important. In closing, I feel that words are like clothes. We can wear them as loosely, or, for example, words that hurt, just as you change your clothes when you don't like a particular outfit. Words that hurt, you can remove them off of you. You can shrug them off your shoulders and say, I don't receive that. Or another example of words that make you feel good, pertaining to clothes and all of that, reference it as clothes. Um, you can wear those clothes all the time because they make you feel good, and those words make you feel good. So it's very important for you to make sure that when you're using words, that you think first. You know, when you go to talk with someone, you think to yourself first. Don't just speak, but just say, you know what? I wonder if I say this, is this something that's going to build that person's spirit up, or is it going to tear it down? And sometimes we can have a situation where we can be frustrated because the person is frustrating us. And in a situation like that, I think it's best to just, keep quiet if we feel that we're going to throw up some words that could be negative and could escalate the situation even worse. So again, I like to share with you that our words are important, and they are effective, and we never know how they're affecting people. We never know that what word that we say that's positive that can carry on with a person from today to the next day and down the road, or that negative word that we speak that might stay with that person that day or down the road. So we have to be very careful of that. So I think a lot of it has to do with thinking before we speaking. If we think before we speak, then we are more careful than, about what we say. And listen. And listen is another key point. So I would like to thank all of you for your time today. I know it was precious. And I thank you for, being so quiet, because you didn't want me to get easily distracted. So I just thank you. Thank you all.